Let's go ahead and claim up this 109 Ja Morant. We do need to get ourselves one more 107 to do that, and that is by getting Nikola Jokic. So we are going to pick up our final 101 West Master over here to get ourselves that Jokic, and then go ahead and get ourselves Ja Morant. Let me know in the comment section down below what your progress is so far with the promo. I think it's been a pretty fun promo. It's not been too difficult at all on the grind front, and you have been getting some really good rewards. So we pick up Jokic, and let's go ahead and get our playstyle select Ja Morant plus all of those 107s back. This is going to be absolutely nuts. Ja Morant is giving a +6 boost to team, which is absolutely ridiculous. We're going to pick him up at that strategic playstyle, and we're going to go ahead and see exactly what he does on our team and what he goes up to straight away. We're going to knock off Curry for the moment, and he's going straight up to a 114. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do to get him up to a 115. So I have managed to get him up to a 115, and look at those stats. The red ones, of course, are them being maxed out. His 3-pointers are 103 at the base and a 104 contested shot. Mid-range is maxed out, and of course he's giving that +6 boost, which is an inside scoring one to team, which is looking really good. So we're going to hop on into some Showdown Quarters, see what we come up against. I'm guessing we'll probably come up against quite a few multi-year lineups, just because that's what I've been facing quite a lot of the time. It's still a 112 lineup. I don't really think I could get up to a 113 at the moment. We never know. We might get some more crazy team boost cards like this Ja Morant to maybe push us up to 113, maybe even 114 in the future. It's going to be interesting to see whether I prefer playing with him or, of course, Steph Curry, because Steph Curry's 3-point shot was absolutely ridiculous. But all of the players, all of the masters, in fact, have a platinum boost, which is super fun to go ahead and use because they are +6s. The 107s are giving out position ones, and of course, this Ja Morant is giving out that crazy team boost. It's looking like we are spending a little while on finding a showdown match, so I'll see you guys when we have found one. So we are going to come up against another Ja Morant card. He's got him also boosted up to a 115, and his team is looking absolutely nuts with all of those ultimate store masters. So this is going to be an interesting challenge for Ja Morant. We're up against a 114 lineup. Let's see exactly what this card can do. I've heard he's got the dunk package as well, which is going to be interesting to see what sort of dunks he's got on him. They're going to shoot the 2, and they're going to make that with the Hakeem Olajuwon, a 119 overall card. But let's start things off with a 3-pointer from the corner over here. It's a perfect release, and he's going to sink that one. Even though he's challenged, he's knocking down that 3-pointer, and it's going to be interesting to compare him, especially to Curry at the moment, because he's sort of like the highest overall point guard, especially as a no money spent player that you would possibly have. So this is going to be an interesting comparison between the two. One of the major differences between the two is, of course, this Morant card is giving out a platinum team boost, which is absolutely nuts. We're going for another corner 3 over here. It's a perfect release. He's going to sink that one as well. This is 2 for 2, and it's looking pretty good. We need a couple of steals, although we are pretty much just looking to beat our opponent, considering it is a tough one. Let's see if we can get a steal off Lamarcus Aldridge. He is from that Lone Star promo, which unfortunately on my second account, I didn't get far enough to get Aldridge at all. I managed to get Jarrett Allen, but I didn't manage to pull Lamarcus Aldridge at all, which is a little bit unfortunate. I was thinking I might have the potential to get myself the Grandmaster, but unfortunately the pack gods weren't shining on me while I was opening those packs, because I simply was not getting anything towards the end of that promo. We'll shoot another 3, and that's 3 for 3 over there. Perfect from the 3-point arc, and he is knocking that down. Now, it isn't a combo boost that he's giving out. It is just a regular inside scoring boost, which is a little bit of a shame, but then again, it is our first ever card that is giving out a platinum team boost, especially a no money spent one. We might have had a pay to win card that you could get, but I think this is the first no money spent card you can get giving out a platinum team boost. Let's go in for that mid-range. He's going to sink that one as well. That's all perfect shooting so far. A 117 mid-range shot. The max you can get up to, I think, is a 125 within the gameplay. Obviously, in the stats page, it only goes up to 115. They're going to shoot the 2, and they're going to make it as well. They're 1 point behind us, scoring with that Lamarcus Aldridge. So we need to find a couple of dunks here and there. Let's see what dribble moves he's got. Spin move, try and get around his man. Can he find his way to the hoop? He's going to come through with a one-handed slam. I think he even dropped himself over there, which is pretty nuts. I doubt that was an ankle breaker, but he did end up dropping himself. So he's got a 120 dunking. Absolutely nuts. 5 away from maxing that out. They're going to come back with a 3 of their own there with their Ja Morant. 13 apiece now in this quarter. Can we get a 3-pointer this time? Perfect release, and he's going to sink that one, keeping his perfect field goal percentage for the game, which is really helpful. 16 points to 13. We've got to hold on to this lead now. It's going to be a tough one, but can we hold on to it? We're going to try and get the steal, and we almost do. Lamarcus Aldridge just picking up the ball after we nearly get that steal. They're going to shoot the 2, and MORANT is going to make that one, but we're still 1 point ahead, 17 seconds left on the clock. Let's come through, and we're going to make that shot even with all of that contact. MORANT misses the 2 over there, but they're going to come through with a dunk from Aldridge. So we got 3 seconds left on the clock to try and knock down a buzzer beater with this Ja Morant. Let's try and knock a 3-pointer. Perfect release, and he's going to sink that one. Perfect shooting in this first quarter of gameplay. Knocking down 21 points is absolutely nuts, and being a perfect quarter was just ridiculous. But unfortunately, the other guy did play a bit better than us, probably on defense. My defense is always pretty rubbish. So we're going to hop on into a second showdown quarter and see what this card can do. We'll do a couple more dunks and sort of more special moves, as it were, when it comes to step back shots, and maybe even a jelly layup as well, to see exactly what this card can do. This time it is going to be up against a multi-year lineup. Majority of the cards are from season 4, which is going to be an interesting one. We came up against an ultimate lineup. Now it's time to come up against a multi-year lineup as well to really test this card and see what they can do. So they're going to come through with Westbrook over here. I think he's from the yearbook promo, which had some nice artwork on those cards, if you guys remember that. It was a pretty long time ago, way back in season 4. But let's see if we can get the steal. I don't want them holding the ball too long. And speaking of that, we get the steal with MORANT over there. He's got a 101 steal. They had better dribbling, but we're going to come through with a lovely one-handed slam. Now it's up to 122 dunking, now that we've got rid of that overall disadvantage from that first showdown quarter. Let's see if we can get another steal with T-Mac over here. They're going to play it over to Cauley Stein, who's going to play it back to Westbrook, who's going to come out past the 3-point arc, and he's going to shoot the 3, and he's going to make that one over there. It's actually a mid-range shot, but he does still make it. So let's go in with MORANT for a 3 in the corner over here. It's a perfect release from the right-hand corner, and again, he's making it. He's not missed a single shot at all. I say that, and he might miss the next one, but I'm hoping he doesn't. Maybe we end the whole video with him just making every single shot. That's going to be really interesting to see. They're going to shoot the fadeaway, and they miss that, but we get the rebound with Steve Kerr. So let's run it up with Ja Morant and try and get a crazy dunk in. He's going to come through over there. It's going to be a 360 dunk, and he is going to finish that one off. The monster that Ja Morant is finishing off that crazy 360 dunk. We're going to try some jelly layups as well to see exactly what this card can do. They are pretty hard to pull off. We get the rebound though with Rudy Gobert. Let's play MORANT over here. We'll get into a good spot. Let's go in from the right hand side this time. Unfortunately, we don't get the jelly layup off, but he is still going to make that inside the paint shot. A 121 inside the paint shot, and he hasn't missed a single shot the whole time we've been playing. But let's go with MORANT over here after the steal from Kerr, and Morant's going to come through with a lovely one-handed slam. 11 points. Can we get a couple more steals? Because I want to see a jelly layup, maybe a couple more crazy dunks as well. A couple of slow motion dunks are always fun to see, but we get called on the defensive foul, unfortunately, so it does go out of bounds. I'll also be trying to do a full lineup gameplay, considering this is probably one of the first times this whole season that we have managed to do a full lineup gameplay with all of the masters from the promo, because they all are at different positions, which is super fun to see. So I will probably have that video up next, doing gameplay with that team to see exactly what they can do. But let's focus on the Grandmaster now with MORANT and try and get in a good spot to get off this jelly layup. We're going from this side, and it's just going to be a normal shot, but he's still going to make that one. It's the layup at a 124. One off making it absolutely perfect. But let's go in with MORANT over here. We got the steal. Can he come in with a jelly layup? No, it is just going to be a regular shot, but he still manages to make the shot. The jelly layup is always pretty difficult to get right, as you're focusing on so many things, and it's getting the timing absolutely perfect. We get the rebound there with Larry Bird. I don't think we're going to have time to get off a jelly layup, but let's go in with a 3-pointer at the buzzer, and he's still going to sink that one. No missed shots the whole time we have done gameplay with this card. Yes, this quarter was a little bit worse, but the points difference probably makes up for it with 11 over there. But this card is absolutely ridiculous. He's got the dunk package. He's got the platinum team boost, which is just absolutely nuts. Crazy stats. He hasn't missed a single shot. This card is absolutely nuts, and I definitely recommend you pick him up if you haven't done so already, because he is a no money spent card if you have been playing through the entirety of the promo. But there is still plenty of time for you to be able to get yourself any one of these 107 masters, who are absolutely nuts as well, each one giving out a positional platinum boost, and they're all still going up to a 113 in this lineup over here. So if you want to go ahead and learn exactly how you can get these guys completely free, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner. I went through all the tips and tricks to help you out with this promo. Go check out that video, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.